Welcome to another episode of the Python programming series. I hope you've been enjoying the series from the beginning. Okay, if you have any comments, let me know in the comment section. If you have any suggestion, you are free to leave that in the comment section below. Okay, so in this video, we'll be talking about numbers manipulation. So how do you manipulate numbers? We'll be talking about functions like integer and the round function. We also talk about assignment operators like plus equals, minus equals, multiply equals, and division equals. So the first one we'll be considering is the integer function. Just as we already know in our type conversion, use the int function to convert any data type into integer. So for example, let's say you have a floating point number. Let's just say number. Okay, so let's call that number. We can say we have 3 points, whatever. So we have this decimal number. Okay, we can also say 32. So let's say we have this decimal number. To convert this to an integer or to convert it to a whole number, you use the int. Int is going to round this up to, it's going to floor it. We round it up to the lowest whole number. So we can print that. Okay, we can say manipulated number. Let's give it that name. So we can print manipulated number. Okay, so if we print that and we run our, okay, let me click this. So you can see the int function is going to floor the number. It will reduce it to the nearest lower whole number. Okay, and then that is going to lead us to round. Round is going to convert it to whole number, but okay, so we can say manipulated number is what. So we have round, okay, and then we pass number into it. Okay, so for now we are going to have the same value for both. Okay, let's print this. Okay, so manipulated number. At this level, we are printing the manipulated number from integer function, but at this level, we are printing it from the round. Okay, just to avoid confusion, we can as well pass the number directly. Let's delete this line and let's delete this line. So we can just pass this number directly. So we have hints. Let's pass number into it, and there we have round, and let's pass number into it. So currently we are going to have the same result because int is going to floor it. That is, it will give you the lowest whole number, the nearest lowest whole number, which is 32. And for round, which is going to round the number either up or down, depending on which value it is closer to. So for now, we are going to have the same value, that is 32 and 32. But for example, if we have 32.6 as our number, this is going to give you 32, while this is going to give you 33, because 32.6 is closer to 33. So round is going to round it up to the nearest whole number. While int, which is integer, we floor it to the lowest nearest whole number. So if we run that, we have 32 from this, and then we have 33 from this. So that's the difference between int and round. Another thing with round is round can actually take in 2 arguments or parameters, whatever you call it. So the first one is the number which we want to round up, and the second is the number of digits you want at the back of the decimal point. That is the number of decimal places you want. For example, you can pass the first number, which is 32.6, which is here, and then the second argument is going to be the number of decimal place you want. If you want 3 decimal place, so that is going to round it up to 3 decimal place. So if we run that, what are we going to have? We have 32 from ints, and then we have 32.6 because we have just a decimal place. But if we have, let's say we have a longer decimal places like this, so if we run this, so this is going to give you a 3 decimal place number. Okay, if you say 2, it's going to give you a 2 decimal place number. Okay, and if you say 1, it's going to give you 1 decimal place number. All right, so that's that for round. Round can accept 2 arguments. The first one is important. The first one is compulsory, while the second argument is optional. Okay, that leaves us with assignment operators. Assignment operators, they are used to update the value of a variable. So for example, if you have number, let's call this, okay, let's say number is equal to 3. Can comment this out. Let's say number is equal to 3. Okay, and then you can say number again. Number is equal to, that is the previous number plus 1. So if you print number after this, we are going to have 4. Because number initially is 3, then plus 1 is going to give you 4. Now if you print number, let me kill this terminal to get rid of all that. Okay, so we have 4 printed out for us. We can as well use assignment operators as a short form of this. Instead of saying number plus 1, so assignment operator is going to update, is going to perform the operation, and then it's going to update the variable. Okay, so you can actually say, instead of writing number equal to number plus 1, you can just say number plus equals 1. So that is going to add 1 to number and then save the new value into number. Other than typing it long like this, you can just say plus equals 1. Okay, if you print that and if you run it again, you're going to have 4. Okay, so you can say plus equals 6. So if you guess right, the output is going to be 9. We have number to be equal to 3, and there you have plus equals 6. So that is going to add 6 to the previous value of number, and it's going to update the value. So you have 3 plus equals 6, which is 9. This is also the same for minus equals. Okay, if you run 3 minus equals 6, so that is going to give you negative 3 as your answer. So you have negative 3. That is also same for multiplication. So multiply equals 6 is going to give you 18. All right, and it's also same for division. So that is going to be 1 over 2, which is 0.5. All right, plus equals, plus, let me write it out. So number plus equals 1 is the same as, this is equivalent to number to be equal to number plus 1. Number plus 1. So this is equivalent, this is the same as this, same as multiplication. So you can say minus equals is the same as number minus 1. Okay, so same as multiplication and division. So multiplies equals 1 is the same as number multiplied by 1, and then division equals 1 is same as number equals to number divided by 1. So these are called assignment operators. So that's that for this video. I will see you in the next lesson.